Hi, I'm Aeryn, and this is the weekly Tarot and Numerology reading for all signs. I hope that my message will be a helpful advice for you, even if it's just one keyword or just one phrase. If you see this video on a different date, then don't worry, the messages will still apply because the universe is sending us signals in many different ways and the timing is always perfect. I hope you're all doing great. I just watched J-Hope's Lollapalooza concert and it's really amazing to see how many people have been waiting for him in Chicago, lining up from 5 a.m. and it's his first solo concert. It's truly amazing and it's their power of their love. J-Hope's Arson is super nice. I love that song. It kind of reminds me of old hip-hop. It reminds me actually of Cypresshill with the rock sound. Okay. And the lyrics were really surprising, no? Alright, I'm gonna pull 3 cards as always. Okay, and then I'm gonna also take an oracle card. It's the German fairies oracle card. And this is for additional advice or message for the week. Okay, let's see. I'm always feeling into this one, the cards. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see what we have for the beginning of the week. We have 4 of Cups. Okay, then we have for the middle of the week, the 7 of Pentacles. And at the end of the week, we have 2 of Wands. Okay. And the Oracle card, I'm gonna open later on. So for the beginning of the week, we have the 4 of Cups. And this is about re-evaluating oneself and one's life. It's about taking a pause. So at the beginning of the week, I would sit down and create some alone time and think about all the things that you have done so far. And remember all the beautiful things that you have accomplished, all the things that you can be proud of. And don't forget all the people who were involved in your journey so far. So at the beginning of the week, the universe is suggesting you to kind of take a step back. And like this woman here, she's meditating and you can see her chakras are all in alignment. They're all cleared. So maybe if you have your own kind of ritual, then do that. If you can spend time in nature, then I would suggest doing that as well. Meditating and connect with source. If you're more a type of a person who likes to take journals, then I would take the beginning of the week to some time to write down your feelings. This card is also suggesting or warning you to not take things for granted. Because I'm just seeing this frog and she's not noticing it. So notice what's around you, especially things that you can be grateful for your loved ones, messages from source, and maybe opportunities and offers. Yeah, be very optimistic and notice the sign and be grateful. In the middle of the week, we have the Seven of Pentacles, in which you can see that there is this harvest. So you have been working hard and now there is this harvest. And however, she's looking to the left. So the left side in the tarot is the future. So it seems to me like she has been working on this project and it's done, and it's done successfully. It's so beautiful. However, she's still looking kind of to a different direction. And you can also see the flying horses are also heading towards that direction. So it's kind of like the colors of the wind. The wind is pushing her to go to this other direction. So meaning in the middle of the week, you might feel like there is a change of direction needed, especially with your work or whatever project you're working on right now. It goes well, it's going well. However, you are not truly fulfilled. You are not feeling that kind of spark. And so you might notice, you know, in the beginning I thought this is a good thing to do, but now that it's complete and it's done, I feel like maybe I should have done it differently, or I feel like that you will feel that there is a different path for you. Maybe because you were going within in the beginning of the week, you are now more clear about your true heart's desires and endeavors, and therefore you notice, okay, my current job is great, amazing, I love the co-workers and the kind of all the benefits that I'm getting, but I want something more, or I want something different. And then you will kind of I would say it would be a very good time to research, to look around, to ask around, and to find what gives you that true inner spark, because your soul is noticing it. Can also mean something about your health, your diet, your body. It could mean that you are really conscious about your health choices, and so you really look away. You look away from what you're doing right now to focus on something better. So maybe you will change your health regime, your diet, and maybe you will add more workout into your routine, because the pentacles don't only mean money or housing or security, it also means your body. And then at the end of the week, we have the Two of Wands, and this is super powerful. It's a very positive card. It means that you will have a choice. So I think maybe because you were researching in the middle of the week, you know, what's out there? What other things could I do right now in my life that is more in alignment with my soul's true desires? And then I think two things will come up, or you will find one thing and then you will also get an offer for another, because this frog to me kind of looks like an offer, like it's saying, hello, look at me, I have something for you. So so it could be that you have two choices, and it's such like it's glowing with potential. I feel this super light energy. It's full of fun, and the Wands cards is representative of your passion and creativity and lots of ideas, and you just like those wands, you have this fiery energy inside of you because something is calling you, right? And so you will have to make a choice at the end of the week, but it's an easy choice. I mean, you are fully equipped, you have all that you need. It's really about comparing the details, I think, and to also know who you really are. The week, so to me, the week is about to know who you truly are, because you are the new you. We are now heading towards a new kind of society, right? And also because at the end of the week we will have a big full moon, and it's in Aquarius. And Aquarius brings, sudden changes. So it's gonna be very surprising and very positive, because it will change your circumstances to the better. And all the past weeks, the whole of July actually has been preparing for us to change our way of thinking, change our attitude, and to be open for a new future, for a new way of living. And I feel like at the end of the week, it will present itself as a chance. So you will feel like, wow, I have never thought of this, but actually there is a chance for me to do something that is really in alignment with my soul's calling. Okay, let's see what the oracle card is saying. And it's beauty. Wow. Okay, so see the beauty in everything. Change is not easy, but see the beauty in it, because it opens so many doors and you're given so many chances. You have so much potential and it's overflowing. It's about how do you want to use your energy. Use it in a beautiful way. Beautify this planet. Beautify your life. Your emotion, your love is overflowing. That means it should be shared with other people. If you have a specific talent, then it should be shown and shared with everyone. And if you are not very satisfied with your body or your health, your work right now, then maybe, the universe is giving you a chance to reevaluate that, to think about that. Who is the new you, and what do you need, and what kind of tools do you need to express the new you? And currently what you're doing might not give you the fulfillment that you were expecting. So it's a chance for you to beautify your life by changing your job or your health regime. And also the beauty of having this choice. I mean, that is such an abundant thing, to have a choice. And the star to me looks like the northern star. It's kind of like a new goal. You will find a new drive and goal for the future. And these mountains show me that you can overcome any kind of hurdle or obstacle, because you're so full of energy, and it's like double energy, right? Maybe you will work with somebody. And I feel like because of the full moon, and the full moon in Aquarius is gonna bring some surprises, but the tarot is saying, you don't have to be afraid of anything. You're in control of your life. You're in control of your path. It's all in your hands. And this bright sun, the yellow, is for confidence. You have all the energy inside of you. So shine bright, be positive, and share the beauty. Share the love. Numerology wise, we have 4 plus 7 is 11, plus 12 is 13. Oh my god. And we have the 13 again, and 13 is the numerology for July last month, 2022. And the number 13 with the death card has been coming repeatedly for the last few weeks as a very strong message of the soul's transformation, our rebirth. It's also the divine feminine number, as I explained in the numerology of the month. So maybe this is, and it's all women in today's spread also. So maybe the divine feminine is being reintroduced into our society in a very beautiful and new way, because the cards are repeatedly telling us to access our divine feminine side more. We all have the masculine and the feminine side within us. Just lately, I can feel that there is more emphasis on the divine feminine side, which is more about our subconscious, our sensitivity, our emotions being nurturing and feeling, receiving and sharing love and bringing things into existence by being creative and then nurturing it and making things grow. So it's this kind of potential energy, I think, for us as a collective to create something beautiful together and to tap into that feminine energy in which we are more sensitive, and it's okay to be sensitive and to talk about certain things that we didn't talk about, and to also tap into the subconscious. So it's more about bringing into the surface the things that were hidden, or the things that in society they were meant to be hidden are gonna come to the forefront. And with the full moon in Aquarius, maybe that means that some information that was hidden will come into light, or something that we all took for granted is changing. So something that we thought is a kind of a constant is not going to be a constant anymore. And because the Aquarius energy has this surprise element with it, so it could come to surprise, but it's a positive surprise. It's nothing scary. It's gonna be something that we all feel relieved that it's finally out there, because then we can finally change society or the world or the way many people think to the better. So the theme of the week is to really understand who you are and to express it. Know that you are really beautiful, inside and out. In the beginning of the week, go within, find a new balance within you and reevaluate all the things that you've done and think about your real, true desires. In the middle of the week, do some research and find ways of how can you live more in fulfillment work-wise. Also, do research on how you can feel better in your body. How can you change your diet or your exercise so that it's more in alignment with who you really are right now? Because our values change, right? And now I feel like we have a reset in our values, and now you want to bring that in alignment with your work and your body. At the end of the week, there is so much positivity. You will have so many ideas. You might get an offer and you might be given a choice. But the main thing, the point for the week is to really know who you are. Who is the new you? What is your new value? And what is it that you really, truly want to create in this world? The 13 energy is still continuing, so tap into your divine feminine side, and it's all about beauty and love and creativity and growth and nurturing and sharing. So let's all bring this change, this positive change together, and no matter what is happening in society, let's be brave enough to let go of the past. It is over, the way we used to live, the way we used to think, and the way we used to fight. It's no longer valid. We have to find a new way to live together happily and in peace. And 13 is also the number for rebirth and our soul's transformation. And that really fits to the full moon that is happening at the end of the week. And also you can see in this card, it's like we will have a new kind of desire, a new kind of idea, because we chose to let go of the past. The full moon will really push us all to let go of how things were dealt with in the past. So all the old styles will not be, they will lose their meanings. And it's nothing to be afraid of. It's something exciting because finally we can have this change and we can be more free and more open as a collective and as individuals. And that's really beautiful. If you would like to have a personal reading, then please send me an email with your name, date of birth, and your questions to the tarot. Thank you for watching and subscribing. And don't forget, everything will be okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.